Hello YouTube. Guess what? January 3rd, 2019. Yesterday, this lovely piece of Chevrolet engineering that has the alternator buried behind all this crap decided to go out on us. So right now I'm going to attempt to try to get it out. I watched a few YouTube videos and basically it was mostly complaining about the design. So my mode of attack is going to be remove this little piece of plastic here, remove these Torx screws, and that's got to pop off. It's just plastic. Yeah. Pops off. Yeah, it's got a little keeper in it or something. It'll allow you to access these Torx screws. Not sure what size they are yet. Yeah, that just snaps in and it pops out. Then from there, I'm going to use the 5/8 to unhook that arm, pull that arm out of the way. Probably remove this whole assembly right here. This whole whopper motor assembly. And my hope is that by removing this assembly, it's going to give me enough room to pop this alternator off and kind of bring it out this way. So I'm going to get started on wrenching on these bolts and then see what happens. If it comes down to it, I may end up having to take this support rail that runs up to here. I may have to take this support rail and the battery out of the way. I've seen some people on YouTube say that they did the motor mounts right here and they lowered the engine and rocked it forward. But I'm just going to dig into this bad boy and I'm going to give you my perspective on it. I know this is going to suck, but we got to get this van up running so the wife has a way to get back and forth to work. So I'm going to get to it and I'll update you as I go. As you can see, right here at this bolt, we had plenty of room to get a screwdriver in with a 30 Torx. And right here, it's no bueno. So, a little tip. Take your T30 Torx tip and a 1/4 inch wrench. Push down ever so carefully. Twist and wear gloves because you know this is going to slip off. Ain't no need in giving it your blood if you don't have to. There we go. I'm sure most people that does this kind of work would have a particular little tool that would go in here and navigate this situation. But all I've got are just basic hand tools. So we improvise. This is a slow go. And I think I've abandoned the idea. I did undo this and get the rod over here out of the way. And then there's another rod up in there. And it goes here and bolts up. And then there's this other rod right here. It bolts here. And it's got this whole motor assembly on it. And it goes over there and then disappears. So my plan is drop this motor, remove this washer bucket, and tear all this crap out to try to get room. Okay, kind of unsure on if this will fall out or if you just remove that Torx in the middle and everything falls out. it comes apart that way. So what I did before I messed the orientation up of this, I got a Sharpie and I marked locators so that when I put it back in, maybe, just maybe, everything will line back up. See that black Sharpie mark that goes all the way through? Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, YouTube, there ain't no easy way to say this, but this has been treacherous. I do have a 500 load-pound Husky from Home Depot ratchet strap hooked to the back of the truck hitch right here. And I've got it run to this top mount here to pull the engine forward. You can see from this mount here, the bolt holes here on the mount and the bolt holes here on the thing. Oh, sorry, here. So, I mean, the engine had to rock forward that much to be able to get that final bolt out that was run this way. I was able to get the alternator out without having to take off the alternator bracket. When I rocked the engine forward, I was able to get that bolt that goes right here in the back of the alternator. But as you can tell from all the parts that are here, got the battery, the old alternator, the whopper motor, and then the whopper motor arm assembly. This job here was way more difficult than it had to be. And on top of that, we've got the I think that's the tensioner pulley, and then the idler pulley there, and nuts and bolts everywhere. I mean, come on, Chevrolet, this was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've got the other part ordered. It should be delivered any day now, and then get this thing back together. And I'm on cloud 9 right now. This is day 3 of working on this thing, and I was getting very, very frustrated with it because it was kicking my butt. Well, I've had a major victory, and that was the secret right there. The only thing you had to do on this one, pull that bolt. On this one, pull that bolt. I hooked the strap up before because I worked on it yesterday, and I pulled these 4 bolts and the engine fell back. But of course it was parked here on the concrete, and of course the concrete is slanted away from the house, so the engine rocked back, and I had to do it by hand, yanking and pulling and tugging to get this stupid thing to get back in spot. Well, and today I backed it out here in the mud, in the muck, because it's been raining forever, and tried this trick, and it's just a ticket. It gave me plenty of room to get my little stubby, what is this, 5/8? Yeah, this little stubby 5/8 back there against the firewall, about 4 rounds on it, and it was plenty loose enough to back on that with your fingers. So, thank you for watching, and like I said, hopefully something I did. I know this wasn't a complete tutorial on how to do an alternator removal, but yeah, this job sucks, and if I ever have to work on another Venture, Montana, or Silhouette again, well, number one, I probably won't buy another one, because I don't know, this just seems like I've had to spend a lot of time under the hood on these things, even though when we do get them, we run them about 100,000 miles or more, and when we get them, they already got like 250,000 miles on them. But yeah, this was just way too difficult for what it was. Kind of lost my train of thought, but anyway, thank you for watching, and take it easy, and good luck on all your personal home and auto repairs.